Hello and welcome to week 1 for the cellos in our summer video practice program. We're going to be learning 2 pieces over the course of the next 8 weeks. One piece is called Forward March. It is found in this book, Solos for Young Cellists, Volume 1. I would encourage you to, if you haven't gotten the music, to go ahead and get it, although much of what we're going to be doing is by ear since not everyone is fluent at note reading. However, if you are comfortable with note reading, it might help some of the things get a little bit easier. If not, we'll give it our best shot. So the first thing we want to do here, the first practice thing that I need you to do is to be sure you listen to this piece every day. Especially for those that are not readers, this is going to make the process of learning this piece so much easier if we know how this sounds. So be sure you, if you haven't listened to it yet today, go ahead and pause the video, turn it on, listen to it, because that will help give you an idea of what the piece sounds like as we start working on it. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is actually do our finger pattern 1. So this is open 1, 2, 4. 2, 1 open on our C string, and we're going to do it with what we call stopped bows. So I'm going to put 2 notes in a bow like this, and then I'm going to pull it again. So I'm doing 2 notes in the same direction, but there's a stop between the 2 of them. Try that with me. So, and then we stop that again. Good. And then start at the tip and do the same thing, but push the bow, push, and push. All right, now we're going to do this on our finger pattern, so it will look like this. Push, push, push. Go ahead and join me. Ready, go. Do a D major scale, so starting on D string, and we're going to slur 2 notes in a bow. So similar to the stop where we played 1 note and then we kept going in that direction, slurs are the same idea, except there is no stop there, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put 2 notes, and then change bows, change bows. Go ahead and pause the video. For some of you, this is a new idea that we've not done in our lessons. So go ahead and pause the video, give that another try. If you need to rewind the video and watch that again, go ahead and do that. But join me once you are comfortable with how to do the slurs. All right, now what we're going to do is one last little practice thing. We are not going to use it this week in our practice video, but we will need it next week. So I want to get it going so we have time to practice it. And it's what we call forward extension. Some of you have done these and some haven't. So I'm just going to walk through this again. If you've done it, hopefully it's a good review. If not, hopefully it will get you going on how to do this. So the first thing I need us to do is go ahead and just put your hand out like this. You'll notice I have a pretty even spacing between all of my fingers here. I'm going to hang on to my first finger, and then I'm just going to let the rest of the hand kind of drop. I don't know if you can see that, but here's together. And then I just give a bit more space between first and second finger. So that's the idea of what I need with this forward extension here, is what we call that. So this would be closed position, what we call closed hand position. and this is open, or with a forward extension, or when we get to backwards extensions, it's also the same idea. But open means I've got more space right there. Closed, it's all about equal. So what this transfers onto our cello, and I'm turning sideways just so you can kind of see. So let me put my bow down here. Okay, so we've got our closed hand position, which all of you are familiar with. And with open, I'm going to leave my first finger in the same place, but I'm going to reach out all my other fingers. And you notice now there's a much bigger space here between 1 and 2. So try that again. So normal hand position, and then 1 stays in the same place. I'm going to open everything out. You'll notice even my thumb comes out, and I open that out. Now, if you have tapes on your cello, a great guide for where your second finger is going is actually going where third finger belongs. So if you've got that third finger tape, that's where we're aiming. So I'm going to put my finger here because I don't have a tape here, but I'm aiming to move my second finger, whoops, where third finger belonged, like that. Okay, so go ahead and grab your bow now. We're going to do a little exercise here. So the exercise is going to sound like this. First finger. Now you're going to put third finger down in closed position. Now go back to 1. Now you're going to open your hand out, so 2 lands where 3 was. Now go back to 1. And the hand will close, so then we'll go to third finger. Back to 2. Open. Sorry, back to 1 and then open. To 2, back to 1, set your 3, open, go ahead and pause that, try that by yourself again, and then join me back here. All right, so the last thing we want to do this week is see if we can figure out the entire notes for our A section. Now, this piece has 3 sections to it, so this week we're learning the A section, and it's basically the same thing played twice. Yay, we love repeats. So I'm going to sing the first part for you with pitch ladders. I'm going to sing it, and then I want you to pause the video, re-sing that with me with the pitch ladders another 3 times, and then join the video again. So it goes like this. Ba ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum. Go ahead and pause the video, sing with those pitch ladders, and then 3 times, and then join me again. All right, now that you've done that, we're going to see if we can find these notes for this first part. So it starts on open A, A4. So it starts on open A, and you've got to go to right to 4th finger. I want you to pause the video, see if you can find the notes for that section. All right, now that we've found those notes there, let's play it together here. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, now we got to learn the second half of this section here. It goes like this. Bum, 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 bum. Go ahead and pause the video, sing 3 times with those pitch ladders, and join me again. All right, now this section is a little bit more jumpy. So it might take us a little bit more time to find those notes. So I'm going to give us our starting note. We start first finger on the A string. Go ahead and pause the video, see if you can find those notes for this second half of the first phrase. All right, now I'm going to play, or go ahead and pluck the whole part. For the second half of the first phrase, starts first finger on the A string. Go ahead and pluck with me. All right, now let's do the whole first phrase together. Plucking, 1, 2, go. All right, now, if you're struggling with that, that is okay. We have the entire week to learn those notes. Now, what this first A section is, it is what we just played, and you do it twice. So as you're practicing this week, be sure to start practicing it with the repeat. Play it 2 times through. The last thing we want to do is start practicing the bowing. Now, this has slurs, and some of you have not done a lot of slurring. Some of you are just jumping into slurring. So if we don't quite get the slurs, honestly, I could take it or leave it, but we're going to give it a shot. If it becomes too much of a frustration, just learn the notes, and it will work out fine. So here's how this goes. We're going to air bow it together and sing it. So slurring, separate, and slurring. Slurring, separate, separate, slurring. Try that again. We're going to pull the bow first. Slurring, separate, slurring. Slurring, separate, separate, slurring. Go ahead and pause the video, sing that 2 more times with air bowing it, and then join me again. All right, now we're going to try to do that much with adding our fingers in here. So slurring, separate, slurring, slurring, separate, slurring. Pause the video and see if you can play that with the bowing. All right, now let's see if we can learn the second half with the bowing here. So it starts with a push bow. Push, separate, long, separate, slurring, separate, separate, long. Go ahead and pause the video, air bow with me 2 more times. All right, let's see if we can put this together with our bow. We're going to start with a push bow. 1, 2, go. Up, separate, long, separate, slurring, separate, separate. I played a wrong note in there, so we'll try it again for my sake here. Start with an up bow, ready, go. Up, separate, long, separate, separate, separate. All right, so as you're practicing this week, be sure to do each one of these steps that we did in this video so that when we add the next part in there, you've got this A section and it's pretty comfortable.